Join us for princess-sized luxury on board Sun Princess with the new Sanctuary Collection. Princess has caused a great deal of confusion among some of its guests, and it's related to the announcement of the new Sanctuary Collection and Princess's new ship-within-a-ship concept. But you've come to the right place. We have the very latest on what's included, what's moving, and what's going away. My name's Andrew, and welcome back to Tidal Horizons. We're a specialist in all things related to Princess Cruises, and we're here to bring you the latest news, reviews, and features. You aren't going to want to miss this deep dive into Princess's new luxury world. On April 23, 2024, Princess announced a series of changes coming to the just recently launched Sun Princess and to forthcoming Star Princess. There are a ton of changes here, so you're going to want to watch right to the end as we put it all together and answer that question, will it be worth it? This new Sanctuary Collection is Princess's entry into the ship-within-a-ship concept that all other major cruise lines have rolled out. In a recent webinar with travel agents, it was said that Princess felt it was the time to embrace the concept because loyal Princess customers had repeatedly asked for it. It's driven by the needs and wants of those passengers to have a more exclusive and upscale experience without leaving the comfort of the Princess brand. As of October 14th, 2024, there will be no more reserve collection on board Sun Princess, and it will not be implemented on Star Princess. There will be 215 staterooms designated as Sanctuary Collection, including 80 suites, 123 mini suites, and 12 premium deluxe balcony rooms. Princess is the first cruise line to include non-suite staterooms in its ship-within-a-ship concept. The big question, of course, is this. I booked my cruise before the announced changes. What happens to my booking? Not to worry, your booking has automatically been upgraded to Sanctuary Collection for no additional cost. The only change is that it would not include Princess Premier Package unless you bought it or the Princess Plus with your original suite booking. We'll cover that in more detail now. One of the primary features of Sanctuary Collection will be the inclusion of Princess Premier in the collection. Princess Premier has just been revamped to include Medallion Net Max, Princess' highly upgraded Starlink internet service that has been prioritized for Princess Plus and Premier guests, along with unlimited drinks, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, and now unlimited specialty dining. We have an extensive video update on the changes. Check it out when you finish this video. If I booked my suite before April 23rd, before the changes were announced, do I get Princess Premium? Not unless you booked it when you bought the suite or added it since. You can add it for the new $90 per day per person for the first and second passengers through your travel agent or through Princess. If you booked your Sanctuary Collection after April 23rd, but before August 15th when the new Premier inclusions and pricing were announced, what do you get? You'll get everything included in Premier, including the Medallion Net Max, but not the unlimited drinks or the unlimited specialty dining. You can upgrade to the new $90 plan by contacting Princess or your travel agent for $10 per day per person. We know that Princess has some of the most loyal passengers of any cruise line out there, us included. So if you want to stay in the know with the latest from Princess, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We'll be the ones to bring it to you. One of the most confusing changes where very little information has been released is around the changes to the exclusive dining experience for Sanctuary Collection guests. To accommodate the number of passengers in the Sanctuary Collection, Princess will be making a number of changes to its dining venues during its transatlantic voyage from Southampton to Fort Lauderdale. Stay with us because this will affect more than just Sanctuary guests. Keep in mind that these changes came from both our sources at Princess, both onshore and on board Sun Princess, and of course are subject to change. First, Sanctuary Collection guests will be hosted Deck 8 in the Horizons restaurant. No longer will we have the signature and reserve restaurants on Deck 7. This new dining area will accommodate the over 450 guests regularly expected to eat in this venue. Now, that leaves the old reserve and signature restaurants empty, right? No, in fact, we are likely going to see a move for the Butcher's Block by Dario and the Catch by Rudy out of their spaces on Deck 9's eatery and into these spaces. This will be a welcome change at these two restaurants. If you watched my review of the Butcher's Block, this was one of my primary observations, the lack of any kind of connection with the space. It just felt like an afterthought. But we aren't done yet. The Americana diner that occupied the 8th deck in Horizons needs to go somewhere. How about a casual location that already has a bit of a look and feel of a butcher shop? Yes, the eatery area where the Butcher's Block was, that's my speculation more than anything. One question mark, however, is what they will do with Spellbound and its dinner experience. In my opinion, when I reviewed it, I say let it disappear and just go with the bar show for getting the dinner. But it may end up moving to the eatery as well on Deck 9 or remaining where it is on Deck 8. We'll try to get this confirmed. The Sanctuary Club is one of the biggest features when it comes to the collection, but it also has the least amount of changes. The Sanctuary Club is located on Deck 18 aft and is accessed by Medallion. This space is no longer accessible by purchasing a day pass as it was on Sun Princess before October 14th, and of course as it is on other ships. You must be 16 years of age to use the Sanctuary Club, so if you're traveling with children, they won't have access to this perk. The club also features 8 premium cabanas with loungers, couch, TV, and more. These are rented on a daily basis. The cost hasn't been announced yet. What has been announced is that if you're in a Sky Suite, you have access to one of the cabanas for 1 day complimentary each voyage. The Sanctuary Club will also play host to sail-away parties with food, drinks, and entertainment. Upon embarkation of the ship, you can also head to the club for lunch rather than the eatery or one of the other venues. For full suite passengers, the experience will be very much similar to the Signature Collection. For balcony and mini suite guests, there will be substantial changes to amenities, yet to be announced, and of course the targeted level of service you should expect to receive. We're told that the stateroom and club staff will be trained by the British Butler Institute, but they do stop short of calling them butlers and rather still refer to them as stewards. We won't go through the range of suites, mini suites, and balconies available here. That hasn't changed much. One perk for full suite guests over the rest of the guests in Sanctuary Collection is the access to the Signature Suite Lounge, likely to be renamed Sanctuary Suite Lounge at some point. This benefit carries over from the old Signature Collection and is an exclusive space for suite passengers to relax indoors, as well as serving as a disembarkation lounge. Access is restricted by Medallion. I feel like Princess has legitimately held off adding the ship within a ship concept as long as they possibly could, but it's been such a compelling thing to get that exclusivity. There will always be folks that would never pay for something like this, but there is always a huge percentage of travelers that are really looking for an upscale experience while still being loyal to the brand. The Sanctuary Collection has been benchmarked by Princess against leading hotels from the Middle East, as well as their major competitors at Celebrity, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, and MSC. I suppose being last to the table means you already know what everybody else has on their plate. With Princess Premier added in, it's a compelling package for sure. Princess seems to tick every box when it comes to matching or exceeding other cruise line offerings. Offering more mini suites and being the only one to offer a limited number of balcony cabins is compelling. Now, if you're an early adopter, you'll likely have to temper those expectations. I can see any major change like this taking time to execute well. I don't think I'll be going out of my way to book at least for a month after the launch, but if you've already have it secured, we'd love to hear about it in the comments. We'll be doing several comparison videos this fall looking at the value of these ship-within-a-ship concepts versus the actual small luxury ships that the major cruise lines run to see dollar for dollar and feature for feature, which is a better deal. You'll want to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel because who knows, you might find it's time to move on up. What do you think about this change? Let us know in the comments, but before you do, you're going to want to check out this video and see what I thought of the new Sun Princess because there's lots to see. Stay tuned for more Princess news and reviews from Tidal Horizons. Thanks for watching.